I don't know about everyone watching, but our summer has been absolute trash this year. Rain. It's rained so much here in Berlin, and from what I can tell in Canada as well. So it hasn't been the best summer, let's put it that way. Has it been good for you guys? Leave me a comment below letting me know if you've had a sunny summer or an absolutely trash rainy summer. So finally we've gotten some sun, and it's just in time because where we're doing today is going inside. Ironically, right now, Kraftwerk Berlin, in the same building as the iconic Tresor nightclub, is holding an exhibition, and it's a really unique exhibition. It's called The Quiet Place because they have opened it up because they don't have a big exhibition, but what they've done is they've allowed you to come in and just see the space empty.
Yeah, as it is, yeah.
And quiet. And if you don't know much about Kraftwerk, this entire building was the power plant that used to power Berlin, and then it got abandoned for many years. And now a few things have started to come back in. Kraftwerk being an arts place, a place for art, I guess, that has been empty, and then they bring in different exhibitions. There is some shops, some beer gardens, and then the most famous thing is Tresor.
Yeah.
And Tresor has that industrial nightclub vibe. It's so iconic. You never really get shots of it in there because every time you get close to a nightclub, you'll see these green dots everywhere because they put that over your camera so that you can't film. But luckily today inside of Kraftwerk, we're allowed to film. We're allowed to take some photos as long as there is no talking, no cell phones, no eating, and trying to be as calm and quiet as possible. And what they've said on their website is you can do yoga, you can meditate, you can take photos, you can be creative. As long as it's quiet, you can stay up to 5 minutes or up to 5 hours. And so what I'm going to try to do is show you the expansive space that it is, because we've been here before for a different exhibition in the evening, really dark. But now there's going to be some light beams during the day. I'm hoping there's some rays coming through the industrial windows so I can show you off the space, and then maybe we'll try to do something creative in there as well. It's got this like ghostly vibe, so maybe we'll try to take some shutter drag or ghost effect style photos and play with the light a little bit. But enough talking, this intro is way too long. I can see that it's 3 minutes, so let's get inside. Even though the quiet space encouraged creativity, the main purpose of the exhibition was to enjoy the silence, take in the stillness, and experience the space. I knew going in that directing something more elaborate would be tricky, so I focused on simply capturing the scale and atmosphere. We didn't have much time, especially with Sienna along, so we only managed a few shutter drag ghosting shots. Normally, this style works best with a flash, but since flash photography wasn't allowed, we had to adapt. The key is to find a strong light source against a darker background. In this case, beams of light were streaming into the space. Place your subject in the light, set your shutter to half a second or 1 second, and expose for the brightest part of the image. Here, that was our skin tone. As soon as you press the shutter, make one quick movement of the camera left or right, keep it to a single short motion for the cleanest effect. Avoid moving back and forth as it creates messy blurs, and steer clear of white or beige clothing. It can cause blowouts to the highlights. In the end, it's all about experimenting. So what did you think of that?
We got the light beams.
We did get the light beams. I didn't know what the timing would be like to come throughout the day and how the sun would be. I knew that we couldn't come too late because then the sun would be too low. So I wanted to make sure we went around 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 just to make sure that the sun was coming in at the right angle, and we got some.
It did.
There was a few people sort of doing creative stuff, and I kind of did a little sneaky shot with the Leica. I filmed all the wide shots with the Osmo. I filmed it in the normal color mode by accident because I had switched it to, for whatever reason, I don't know why I didn't shoot it in D-Log M. So hopefully the footage will look good. All the sort of detail shots were shot with the Leica. It was pretty dark in there still. So I had to crank the ISO in some scenes. I hope it looks okay, especially in the L-Log. And we did try to do some fun stuff. My favorite things from what I can tell from the shots were those shutter drag shots. It felt cold in there, which was nice because it's so hot out today. It was quiet.
So cool, yeah.
It was eerie, but peaceful.
Yeah, so peaceful. I loved it.
And we've been in that building before, but like I said, last time we were here, it was like an exhibition of light. So the building was completely dark and there was just the lights from the exhibition. So we couldn't really see the building.
Yeah, true.
But what did you think of the building today to be able to see it in sort of its like in natural light?
It was cool because I tried to envision what it was like when it was the power plant and what the workers were doing and what it was like.
Yeah?
So yeah.
Well, I was envisioning what it'd be like to throw a huge rave in there. And it reminded me a lot of Printworks in London. I think that's the nightclub in London that got kind of shut down. It was just all these different levels, super like industrial brutalist vibes. It was so cool. I could have taken pictures in there for hours. The exhibition goes until August 17th, so maybe I'll come back and do something a little bit more creative but while being silent and being respectful. But it was really cool. So when you see this video, if you happen to be in Berlin until August 17th, the Quiet Place exhibition is going on until then. It's open every day except Monday from 3 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. And if you're by Berlin, try to get into the Tresor nightclub because it's absolutely epic. And you got to get one of those stickers on your phone as a little souvenir. So I hope the footage was good. I think it's going to be good. And if it is good and you do like this video, leave the video a like. Give it some traction so other people can find it. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Consider subscribing to the channel and we'll catch you in the next one. So as always,
live passionately
and stay inspired. Bye.